Come on, man. I'm trying to eat. You're early. Again. I know you guys are eager to get to moving on some Lucha, but a man's got to eat. So, as soon as I'm done with his here, pico and chips, we'll talk some Lucha. Duhop here, the most electrifying man on YouTube entertainment, joined today by the dog. And why is he here? Because his ass wants chips. But it doesn't matter about what he wants. It's about what we want, and it is Friday. And what do we want on Friday? We want some Lucha Underground. Hell yeah, every Wednesday, 8 p.m. on the El Rey Network. We're kick-ass watching Lucha Underground, and this week's episode was epic! We had the haunted house match. We had a last man standing match. We had everything that made Lucha awesome right here in this episode. Dog, let's not waste any time about it. You can have a chip, and we're going to get to set that moving talking about some Lucha. As forementioned, we had some epic matches on this week's episode of Lucha Underground, and starting the program off first was a match we have never ever seen before in the history of our sport. Ain't that right, Doug? That's right. Because it was a haunted house match. And you're saying to yourself, Duhop, what the hell is a haunted house match? And I'm all telling you guys, I don't know. I had to tune in and find out. But I'll tell you, when I seen what was going on here inside the temple, there was a steel cage surrounding the ring. And in the steel cage was all types of weapons, everything from knives to tables, to trash cans, to crowbars, to kendo sticks, and the ring was decorated in skeletons and pumpkins and cobwebs and everything you would see in a haunted house. Now, this haunted house match was no rules, and it found the Mac going one-on-one against Will Muertes. And you're like, well, why are we having this match? Well, Will Muertes is a little pissed because, remember, the Mac eliminated him from the Gift of the Gods Championship match. Well, the Will Muertes is looking for some retribution, and he wants it in a haunted house match. Right before this match kicked off, Katrina walked up to Melissa Santos, the ring announcer, and she was pissed that Melissa did not announce her along with Will Muertes. And, well, Katrina took Melissa Santos to the limits as Katrina took Melissa Santos and rammed her head into the steel cage on the outside. And then as Melissa was down, she took a glass bottle and smashed it over her head. All because she didn't announce her right. Don't fuck with Katrina. On to the match. But I'd be lying to you, man, if I told you that all those weapons were not used in this match. I mean, everything. The crowbars, the kendo sticks, the trash cans were used. Will Muertes even hit the Mac with the solid steel pumpkin. This match was getting so damn violent that Will Muertes put the Mac up against the cage and speared him straight through at the Mac's body. Fall into the outside of the ring where they beat the hell out of each other. Back inside the ring, Will Muertes had a knife and he was digging it into the Mac's head, bloodying him up good, man. These guys were killing it in this haunted house match. They were breaking tables left and right, spine busters in the corner, slamming breaking tables like you ain't seen. In the end, on the top rope, Will Muertes had the Mac right where he wanted him and delivered that devastating flatliner off the top rope, through a table, picks up the win, 1, 2, 3, pinning the Mac. And the winner of the haunted house match, Will Muertes. What do you think about that, Doug? He doesn't care at all. Now that Melissa Santos is dead, well, pump the brakes, Duhop, woo, woo, woo. She ain't dead. She suffered injury at the hands of Katrina, the steel cage, and the glass bottle. But now we got no ring announcer. Well, Famous B has stepped into those shoes as Melissa Santos is absent out getting care for those critical injuries. You guys know Famous B. If you want to get famous, you dial 423-GET-FAME. 423-GET-FAME. Either way, he's our new ring announcer. And the next match for the night finds Jake Strong, one-on-one with Aerostar. And, well, I'd like to tell you that Aerostar had a chance here, but I'll tell you, Jake Strong was just too strong for Aerostar. He locked him in that ankle lock and had Aerostar tapping out right quick, but Jake Strong is an asshole and he wouldn't let go. That's where Drago comes running in the ring with a pair of nunchucks, man. He doesn't fucking kill anyone with the nunchucks. He chased Jake Strong right out of there, saving his buddy Aerostar. Woo! Thank you, Drago! Thank you, Drago! Think Drago will let me play with his nunchucks? I mean, Coach won't let me blow his whistle. Last match of the night has to be one of the most violent matches I've seen in Lucha Underground in quite some time. And you're asking yourself, well, Duhop, what the hell kind of match is that? I'll tell you what it was. It was a last man standing match. Well, maybe it was a last man or machine standing match. We found the Lucha Underground champion, Pentagon Dark, defending his title against He's Not a Man, He's a Machine, coming from the 559, it's Cage! And these two have beat each other's ass before, but tonight was something special. Cage was not holding back. Pentagon Dark defending that title, man. This got brutal, it got violent, and it got there fast. Right off the bat, Cage beating on Pentagon Dark, tearing up on his mask, gets a glass bottle, breaks it, and then cuts the shit out of Pentagon's forehead. His mask is open and exposed, and his forehead's bleeding like a stuck pig. We want tables! We want tables! Well, if you wanted them, you got them in this match, man, because so many tables were broke, I actually lost count. I should probably go back and count, but you know what? That's too much work. Pentagon Dark had a table up in the corner, man, and he slung Cage's ass right through it. And Cage comes back, sets up two tables on the outside, and gives Pentagon Dark a superplex all the way to the outside through those two tables. Pentagon Dark answers with an AA off the apron through the table. Pentagon Dark, Mexican Destroyer off the second rope through a table. Pentagon Dark, 6 chairs in the ring, picks up Cage, package pile driver through the steel chairs. After that, all it took was a stomp of Cage's head through a cinder block to get the referee Marty Alliance to count to 10. And still, Lucha Underground champion, Pentagon Dark Saddle Miedo, yeah! That was all the action this week on Lucha Underground. I told you it was badass. I told you it was awesome. I told you it was epic. And why are you guys still not watching, man? Do yourself a favor. Find the Outright Network on your local listings. Tune in Wednesday at 8 p.m. and you guys could be watching all the badass wrestling just like Duhop on Lucha Underground. With that being said, my watch right there says I'm out of time. I got to get to moving. Like this video, leave some comments if you haven't done it already. Subscribe for some more Duhop. All right, dog, you ready? Back to eating some of this here pico and chips. Come on, pup. Come on. Yeah, good boy. Come on. Oh, you don't want it? I'll give it to Sam. You want me to give it to the cat? Sam. Sam. Oh, he got it.